Hey everybody, welcome to part 10 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories full gameplay through on PC. Last time we finished up Floor 9 using the Hollow Bastion World card. We got to relive our oh-so-fond memories of that witch Maleficent as she once again tried stealing hearts. We smacked her around again, got the point across, and, that's that. I mean, it's all an illusion because we're in Castle Oblivion, but still, we kicked her illusory ass all over the place again. So we have one world card left, the 100 Acre Wood. So we're just going to frolic around in the woods with Pooh Bear and company and play some fun mini-games. There's no boss fight in the world, but there will be a boss fight when we get to the hallway at the end of the floor. Well, 1 second. Sorry about that little hold up. For some reason, my recording software reassigned the numbers on my monitors. Alright, so here we go. Let's head on up to floor 10.
So what's going on, Vexen? Your Riku was supposed to counter Sora. What's he waiting for? Where is he?
He's hiding somewhere to lure Sora deeper into the castle, right? I suppose we should just leave it at that,
Aha! Oh, I see now. I would have never guessed that. So sorry, Vexen.
Silence!
Predictable response. Forget it. Men without hearts are so boring.
You're one to talk. As if you have such a heart to speak of yourself.
That's enough.
Marluxia.
Vexen, the simple fact is that your project was a failure. You'd best not disappoint us again.
Disappoint you? You go too far! In this organization, you're number 11. I'm number 4, and I will not have you!
I've been entrusted this castle in Namine by our leader. Defying me will be seen as treason against the organization.
Traitors are eliminated. I believe that's what the rules say.
Who needs a half-baked good-for-nothing anyway?
Vexen, you cannot win against Sora.
Pity to be so ignorant. As you're only able to see the surface of things, I should not expect you to appreciate my true might.
Oh? Then let us watch as you prove it.
What?
None of us wish to be suspicious of a comrade.
Your insincerity is comforting.
You give a challenge like that to Vexen and he'll seriously want to eliminate Sora.
That would be an unfortunate denouement. What to do? Your hero is soon to be wiped from existence. But I believe there is a certain promise that he made you. Isn't that right, Namine?
Yes.
Wow, the 10th floor. We've got a pretty eye.
And that must mean we've lost 10 whole floors worth of our memories. Sora, it's still not too late. Don't you think we should turn back?
Can't do it. Because that would break an old promise that I made.
An old promise? What would that be?
On the islands, I promised Namine that I'd keep her safe, no matter what. But I forgot it. I didn't remember until I started forgetting everything else. A promise between the two of us. That's why I can't leave. Now that I remember the promise, I have to keep it.
Of course. We understand, Sora.
Alright, so I did do some power leveling just to get more CP for the deck, because the boss we're fighting at the hallway after this floor, he is a little tougher than he's going to look at first glance. Opened up another Moogle shop and tried to get another Mushu card, but no luck on that one. I think we have to wait for the final rarity packs to unlock to stockpile those. Alright, so as usual, before we start here, we're going to backtrack down to floor 3 to open up that key to rewards room, since we picked up an extra card. Oh, whoops. Alright, so any red card that is equal to 0. And we'll go ahead and get rid of one of those. Alright, so here we are in our another key to rewards room. Alright, so our regular prize is the Metal Chocobo card, which in the first game we got in this world for beating Cloud in the Hercules Cup, I think. And then our 358 over 2 days clear bonus card is the Total Eclipse Keyblade. Alright, let's warp back up to floor 10 and go frolic in the forest. Now, just before we go in the original Game Boy Advance version, this world was just a straight path, and you would stop and play the mini games along the way. In the Rechain of Memories version, it actually looks similar to the way it did in the first game, but not quite the same.
Special promises like yours are meant to be kept.
If you remember your promise to nominate, then you still must have your important memories. Yuck. What's wrong, little fella? I'm looking for my friends. Are they around here? It looks like nobody's here. Oh, then perhaps I'm looking for nobody. No, nobody's in the next game. You're looking for nobody? I suppose I must be, but they don't seem to be anywhere. And all this searching is making my tummy rumble. I wonder if there's any honey about. Oh, but if I stop to eat, I shall first have to stop searching. Why don't we look for your friends together? For nobody, you mean? No, for your friends. They might be around here. Let's find them together. Oh, are you looking for my friends too? No, but I'm looking for some friends of my own. And are they friends who know my friends? I'm not sure, Pooh. But I know what it's like to miss your friends, so why don't we look for them together? I'd like that, Sora. Alright, my memory is a little hazy on this one, so we just gotta take our time and make sure we pick up all the cards that are in here. Because there are still some new cards to get. And then there are some slates, but I think they're all prizes for the mini-games. Watch out! That was close. Are you okay, Pooh? Yes, I seem to be. Where did that pumpkin come from? Yoo-hoo! Oh, rabbit. I thought it was Tigger. My bad. Hello, Rabbit. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Would you help me sort the vegetables from my garden? So the pumpkin was yours? Do you want to help sort the vegetables? Yep, let's do it and get it over with. So sort a total of 30 cabbages and pumpkins, X button or square for the cabbages to the left, B or circle for the pumpkins to the right. The mistake countdown starts at 6. Once it reaches 0, it's game over, so we got to get 30 of them. And then if we see the Y icon, swing the keyblade. So, cabbages to the left with X, pumpkins to the right. Alright. Whoops. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Now, if you're going for the achievements or trophies, there is one for a high score on each of these games, but for right now, we're just going to worry about getting through the world. pretty sure if I touch these, it counts as a mistake.
What fun!
There we go. That's good enough. Just want to get through it for now. Thank you for the help. Please take this, won't you? Alright, so there's cross/plus, a cloud card, a stop card, and an attack card. Alright, so that should be it for here. I wonder what these balloons are for. Do you want to fly with the balloons? Yeah, let's do it. Reach the treetop while collecting the prizes. When you have 2 or less balloons, you can take a new balloon. Press B or circle to float up. A balloon will pop if you hit a branch or bees. If you pop all balloons, it's game over. So we have to get to the top to clear this one. And it's just whatever score we get in the process. This one's actually pretty easy. Just watch out for the trees. And the bees. Oh yeah, see, I already wasn't paying attention. Oh wow. Alright. I guess I shouldn't have said it's easy. Jeez, come on.
Is this the way I want to go? What a lot of honey!
Uh-oh. Alright, let's just get this over with. Alright, we got that one done. Whew, look who made it all the way up here. Are you alright, Pooh? Oh yes, Owl, I found it rather fun. Maybe you could use a balloon to look for your friends. Hoo-hoo, you might think so, young man. But serious problems arise when you arrive at your destination. Huh? Once you find your friends, how do you get down to them? Well, fall, how else? You see, a balloon goes only where the wind blows, which is usually up. What if you saw your friends, but the wind kept them just out of reach? I'd rather have to keep looking for my friends than find them and not be able to reach them. You've got a point. If you want to find someone, you'd best do it on foot. It can be quite exciting to stumble across a friend where you least expect them. Well, that is how I feel when I stumble across some honey. That's the spirit, Pooh. Keep moving and keep looking. Thank you, Owl. That's what I'll do. My tummy is anxious for me to find that honey. Don't worry, I'll help Pooh find his friends, since all he cares about is food. Splendid. Here's something to speed you on your way. Alright, this one's a pretty cool slate. Fire, fire, gravity, and we just rain hellfire down on everything. We've got plenty of fire and gravity cards to add that to the deck. On the next floor, there's not really any... There is like technically one enemy fight, but it's a mini-game and you get a special deck for the occasion. Alright, let's find our way to the next area. Say, how would you like to bounce with me? Alright, so somewhere here is our treasure chest. Right there. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Alright, so there's our Keyblade card for this world. Alright, let's go do Tigger's bouncing game. Do you want to bounce with Tigger? Hell yeah. So, we're playing Simon Says. A, Y, X, and B, or X, circle, square, and triangle. And if you miss just one stump, that's it. You got to restart, and we got to do 25 times to win. This might take a few tries.
Thing about Tigger is I'm the only one.
So right, down, left. All right, right, down, left. Right, down, left. Right, down, left, down. Right, down, left. Now, if you really want to be cheap about this, you could pause after each one and write it down, but I'm going to try to not resort to that. Right, down, left, down, up. Right, down, left, down, up. Right, down, left, down, up, left. Right. Oh boy. Right, down, left, down, up, left, right. Right, down, left, down, up, left, right, down, up. Right, down, left, down, up, left, and it no longer matters. Right, up. Oh, whatever, we cleared the game by one. That's fine. Not bad at all. We were just trying to bounce like you, Tigger. I'm surprised you could keep up with me. That makes two of us, my orange friend. Well, I can bounce with the best of them now. Is that so? Then let's see you do this. Whoa! What do you think of that? I could never. Aw, you don't have to do it like me. Bouncing is best when you do it your own way. 'cause I'm Tigger and you're Sora. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Tigger, I think you dropped something. Oh, that? I found it on top of a tree while I was bouncing. You can have it, Sora. Kinda weighs me down when I'm bouncing. Alright, let's see what we get for this one. Idle Romp. A Bambi and 2 Keyblade cards. But we don't have a Bambi card yet. Hopefully that means we'll get it at the end of this level. I'm pretty sure we do. Alright, should be one more mini-game left here, and then we'll go see who's waiting to kick our ass on the other end of the hallway. That's an awfully blustery hole. Whirlwind Plunge. Collect the prizes while plunging from the sky. If you hit an obstacle, press Y or triangle to pick up poo, or you won't be able to pick up the prizes. Roll by holding down the analog and pressing X to dodge obstacles and reach prizes quicker. Okay, so there's one more mini-game after this one.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Help someone! Help someone! Help someone! What a lot of honey!
Oh, well, we got the achievement for that one. Which is surprising since I got hit 3 times, but neat. One less thing to hunt down later. Hello there, Roo! What were you doing here? I was for Tigger, but I was blown away by the wind and fell down here. And you got stuck? No. I was waiting for Tigger, so we can ride the blustery wind together. So if Tigger rides the wind here, this is where I'll be. It sure will surprise Tigger, don't you think? But what if he doesn't fall here? Yes. If Tigger rides the wind, his bounces might bounce him even further away. Well, I was getting a little lonely and tired of waiting for him. Instead of waiting, why don't you see if you can find him? You're right, that's a great idea. By the way, I found this in the shrubs. Why don't you take it? Alright, there's a new item card, Mega Ether. Alright, so there should only be one more now. I think our way out of here is up here. Lost my tail again. It figures. Do you know where you lost it? Oh, yum! I found it! I knew if I just listened to my tummy, it would find some honey. Probably upset the bees, though. Taking their honey, that is. I can't do without my tail. Do you want to get some honey. Yeah, let's try it. Alright, so we get a special deck for this one, and we have to exterminate 50 of the bees. Attack the bees with the Keyblade cards, blow them away with the wind cards, and recover Pooh's honey gauge with the honey cards. If Pooh runs out of honey, it's the same as if we run out of HP. So if we combine the wind and the honey card, we get the honey storm, which I think we're going to have to make the time.
Help someone!
Courage! Take this!
Help someone!
Power! Come on!
Oh, yummy!
Heal!
Help someone!
This one kind of sucks, in my opinion.
Back off!
Oh, yummy!
Heal!
Help someone!
Alright, so we just made it by the skin of our teeth with the HP bar, but we got it. Oh, and we somehow did it fast enough to get the achievement. Oh, no, never mind. That's just forgetting all the entries. I think you have to do it in, like, under a minute, which is stupid. Oh, bother. My head. Well, much obliged, Pooh. I'm sure I'm obliged to you too, Eeyore, but, for what? For running into that tree and getting my tail back for me. Oh, but I was just trying to get away from those bees. And keep up with Sora. Well, anyhow, you helped me. Thanks. And I was just trying to get rid of the bees. It was an accident that we found your tail. An accident. It figures. Nobody would help me on purpose. But I'm still obliged. Thank you, Pooh and Sora. You're welcome, Eeyore. Here's something for you. Hey, it's okay, Eeyore. It was just an accident. I know, but this fell down along with my tail. It's the accidental part of my thank you. And there's the elixir card, so we can now use that holy slate. Alright, let's get away from this depressing donkey. Oh, whoops. Alright, I guess we're gonna play this again real quick. Which might just be able to X out of it. Yeah, there we go. We don't need to do it again right now. Alright, where's our way out of here? Oh, there it is. Alright. I don't think there's anything up here in this one. Nope. Alright, so let's make sure we have our boss deck equipped. And I think we leave automatically after this cutscene, so let's get our boss backup save ready too. I guess we can't go any farther. So, Pooh, Wasn't it more fun looking for friends together? Oh yes, Sora, it was. And I'd like you to have this. Thank you for helping me. Whew, I've walked so far, I think I need a little rest. If only I had a honey pot to keep me company. Well, I'd better be going. Where to? To look for my friends. Alright, there's our Bambi card.
Who are you? I am Vexen. I have come to collect your debt, Sora.
A debt? Sora, do you owe something to this guy?
Come on, of course not.
Oh, but you do. You owe me for reuniting you with your former friend.
You don't mean...
Indeed I do. I'm the one who brought Riku to you.
Then... You're the one who's been controlling him! What have you done with him?
I see no need to give you information about where Riku is. After all, why trouble you in your final hour?
Alright, so with that shield, there is a chance that he can block attacks just like the defender. So, let's see how this goes.
Here you go. Taste this!
This is it!
Here, let's go!
Back off! Yeah! Ha! This is it! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! This is it! Yeah!
I shall freeze you! Taste this!
This is it!
Oh, that sucked.
Here you go!
This is it! Yeah! This is it! Heal! Yeah!
Here you go! I've had enough of this! Taste this! You're Here you go!
Heal! Donald!
Really, Donald?
You imbecile! I've had enough of this!
Back off! This is it! Yeah!
You don't know a thing! As I expected, you weren't one to die very easily.
As if I'd ever lose to you!
I wouldn't be so sure. Did you even notice? I was delving deep into your memory as we fought. And here, look what I found. A card crafted from all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart.
Wait! Memories? In the other side?
Alright, so we got the free slate for beating Vexen and sending him running. And we got one new world card, one of only 2 brand new worlds for this game.
The other side of your heart. Is that where the stuff you forgot goes?
I got a bad feeling about all this. We should be careful. Yes we should, but it's a little late for that now. Alright, so let's make some edits here. And let's throw in at least one of those neat new Firaga bursts that we just picked up. Fire, fire, and gravity. Alright, now let's check our journal real quick. Alright, so we have now seen all the mini-games. Well, the Bumble Rumble didn't give us a time entry, so... Like I said, there's an achievement attached to each of the 100 Acre Wood mini-games. We did get one of them, and I'll go back and grab the other ones, probably off-screen. I'm not gonna, like, focus too much on the achievements during the Let's Play because they're really not mandatory. That's just for the people who care about them and want the bragging rights, which does apply to me, but right now my main concern is 100%ing the game and not worrying about little odds and ends achievements. I'll get those later. Alright, so we got the third part of Sora's Tale, the 100 Acre Wood story entry. Card collection's filling in pretty good. Still missing some boss cards, some other organization people we haven't met yet. But we're getting there. We picked up the Spellbinder and the Metal Chocobo. And the Total Eclipse. Oh, we already have those. We got Bambi, the last of the summon cards. We got the Mega Ether and the Elixir. Oh, that's right, I wanted to put a Holy in the deck too. We'll do that in a second. We got the Twilight Town World card, so we only have this one, so obviously that'll be our next floor. And this is, unlike most of the worlds, well, all the worlds we've been to so far, this is this world's first appearance. Alright, so we've got Vexen's character entry, and we have... And, okay, we did miss Piglet's character entry. Alright, I thought it was weird that we didn't run into him. Okay, let's double back through here and see if we can find Piglet. Huh? Okay, so we missed this the first time around. Oh! Oh no! Oh dear! Don't mind me! You're not Pooh's friend? Well, I mean, I'm not Pooh's friend. Why, hello there, Piglet. Oh, it's you, Pooh. I'm so relieved. I finally found someone. I got separated from the others, and I was so worried I didn't know what to do. That explains why you're so fidgety. Piglet, why don't you come with us to look for the rest of our friends? What? Oh my, I don't know. Oh, what should I do? Guess he doesn't want to come. Wait, please! Have you decided to join us, Piglet? Well, no, I'm still thinking, but before you got here, I found something strange in the shrubs. I thought it might help you to find everyone else. Okay, so there we go. We were missing a slate. So we got this one, Genie, Tinkerbell, and Summon card to make enemies start going nuts. Alright, let's get back to that save point. Alright, so let's check the journal again, because now we should have everything for this world. Really? Alright, hold on. Let's go talk to him again, see what's going on here. I just can't seem to make up my mind. Whatever should I do? Huh. One second. I'm not sure why he's not showing up in the journal. Let's try going in here and see if it does anything. I hope this isn't some kind of glitch. Alright, the only thing I can think of is that we have to try to, like, leave the world again from the end of the level and see if maybe there's another cutscene now that we found everybody. I guess we can't go any farther. So, Pooh, wasn't it more fun looking for friends together? Yes, thank you. Ooh, I've walked so far, I think I need a little rest. If only I had a honeypot to keep me company. Well, I better be going. Where to? To look for my friends. Then I shall help you look for them too. That's okay, Pooh. You should stay here. You mean this is goodbye? No way. I'll always know where to find you. Huh? If I don't forget. Don't worry, Sora. You can count on me. Even if you forget Winnie the Pooh, I won't forget you. Thanks, Pooh. Alright, so the cutscene was different, so let's see if we got the character entry now. There we go. Alright.
The other side of your heart, is that where the stuff you forget goes?
Oh yeah, we already did this. I got a bad feeling about all this. We should be careful. Yeah, doesn't matter how careful we are now. Crazy stuff's about to start going on. Alright, so we're going to end this one here. And when we come back for the next part, we will head on up to floor 11 and check out this brand new world. And see what Frosty the Snowman there has in store for us. Alright, as always, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're all enjoying the journey so far. And like I said, from here on out, this is where the story for this game starts getting good. Going to be non-stop action, boss fights in between each floor, and we're on the fast track to the end of the game. Or is it the end of the game? Stay tuned and find out. See you all next time.